Hello everybody, it is time once again to get all the lawn equipment tuned up and ready for the season. I've already been using the tiller and it's in need of some work, but it did get the work done I needed the other day, but I need to use it again. So we're starting with the Honda FG-110 mini tiller, and I have some parts. I've got a new air filter, got a new carburetor, new fuel line, spark plug, and a new gasket, which is substantially smaller than the original, which is massive for whatever reason. So I will start by taking this cover off. I've already taken the filter out a while back because it was deteriorating. So we'll get the 8mm nuts removed. That one's a little bit on the stubborn side. And then this housing comes off, as well as that, and I made note of which way that goes. Got this rubber hose right here that just pulls off, and then this whole housing comes loose. What's next? Looks like that would start walking off. Got some fuel lines, that one in particular. There. And that will spin out of the way and should be able to pull that right off, just like that. Now, fuel lines. That little clip out of the way. That one needs a little persuasion. Well, we'll persuade it a little bit more like this. Came with new fuel lines, so I'm not too worried about that. It was dry and brittle anyway. Let's see, that ridiculously large gasket needs to come off. And that new one seems to be a good match. So that is on correctly. Get in here and pop this grommet out, and perhaps. There it goes. And that fuel line sure is spongy. kind of match them up here. That kind of looks sort of right. And then put this filter on there. On the replacement. Just like that. And then feed that back through. Got just a little oil there to make that a touch easier to slip back in here. So I may have to trim the line just a little bit. We'll see how that goes. I'll get this new carburetor out. Let's go ahead and hook the throttle back up. And I'll tighten that. Looks like my throttle cable has certainly seen better days. Don't want to over tighten that, it's just plastic. See if we can ease this back in place. And I'll route my fuel line there. See, that's a little long, so I can trim that. I think like that will be good, as long as it's not kinked. And then there's that other one. There. That looks better. Then I'll go ahead and stick this back on and connect that rubber line at the same time. Put my little plate back on there. And then the nuts. Well, that's awesome. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Good, it grabbed that time. That part's done. Let's grab the air filter next. Looks to be pre-oiled. Should go like that. Definitely pre-oiled, so that's a good thing. Very sticky. Oh, my housing's cracked just a little bit there, but that's okay. It'll still work. And there's two little hooks on the bottom, and that should clip right into place. Almost took my finger with it. So that part's done. I'll see if it will prime. Or purge, more accurately. There it goes. Wonder if it'll start. So that thing's starting in 2 pulls now, so that's significantly better. So let's see if I can find the spark plug in this rig. Well, let's peek behind here. This is a 4mm Allen screw. I found the spark plug right there. I can probably clean that up while I have it opened up. That's pretty dirty. I bet I could just clean that with my spark plug cleaner. I may do that and keep that as a spare. It is a CMR 5H, and that's what the brand new one is. So I'll pop that in. We should be ready to go. Hopefully for a long time. And just snugged firmly, but not overly tightened. Double check that. I think we're good. That's, I knew something didn't feel right. The little washer thing there was not fully seated. So I'll try once more. That felt better, screwing that plug in there. Oh yeah, much better. That's snug to perfection. There, that is just about completed. I'm going to go clean the inside of this cover and I'll be right back. I got that all cleaned up inside this cover, so let's get that put back on. And I think we'll be ready to do some more tilling. And just good and snug on that, not overly tight. I'll save the old carburetor for rebuild. Fuel lines are trash. I'll save the old spark plug for cleaning. Start up with a new spark plug. Starts up much quicker, so I'm pretty happy with that. And I think that'll be much better. So this has been giving the Honda FG-110 tiller a tune-up. Thank you for watching.